Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm just going to give you a quick update of what's been going on with my little projects. And my blue there, the Traxxas TRX4 is basically, with my projects I don't really call them finished. They're just the point where it's running, it's driving, looks awesome. There's other stuff that can always be done. I still have plenty of more videos to make as far as having that winch do different things. It's a pretty strong winch, it's cool. Kind of wonder, with everything I'm using, it's not going to stress out the rope enough to break it, because that winch can pull about 70 pounds straight, and the rope can hold around up to 30, and I have 100-pound of braided fishing line. If that breaks, which it probably won't. Let's see, I got the yellow truck, I'm FJ40, did some modifications and changes. I put shock towers, because the original shocks directly bolted to the frame rails, and so it gives you very small amount of movement. It's too shaky. So what I did is, this has the TRX4 lift kit, the 1-inch lift kit, so it came with longer shocks and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I put this from the stock shocks that came off of that truck. They went on here. I put shock towers front and rear. I had to do a little cut in the body in the back to make it fit, but you can't, unless you're looking for it, and then when the chairs are down, you can't see anything. It looks fine. No biggie. It doesn't really take up any room, because it's basically just goes underneath the chairs and they pop up. So I got TRX4 shocks, the standard shocks front and rear, which give it way more movement and articulation than the stock setup ever did. Yep. And the shock towers were a little tall. I had to add these little pieces that kind of go down a little bit further, so they would fit just right. But right now it fits good. I added this battery tray on top. Got a carbon fiber battery tray. Now it fits shorty batteries. I was fitting a longer battery, and the longer batteries fit great on here. But I'm using 3 shorty batteries you typically see in a drone, so that connects directly to this. Mounted here, and everything works great. I'll make some more videos on how that's working. Blue got 12 millimeter wider wheel hexes, so that way it has a wider stance, so it doesn't roll over as easy as it did. It's way more stable, runs much better. And this guy, the Capra Axial, this bag boy is getting some nice updates, upgrades. It's going to get the wheels and tires, 2.2s, pretty big. Went with the same motor setup that's in the yellow FJ40. It's a hobby wing, and this is a really nice setup. So since I put the one in the FJ40, I want to use the same one here. It's hobby wings, 2-in-1, 2300 kilovolt censored FOC technology crawler motor. This thing is insanely awesome. First when I saw it was only 60 amp ESC, but in reality that's all it needs. And there it works perfectly. Since it's a 2-in-1, you don't have an ESC to have to plug anywhere. It's strictly back here. I did have to do a little bit of modification, a little trimming down there to make that fit, but the links still fit fine. Everything works. Everything fits. I think it's a tiny bit lifted, but it looks like everything is mounted pretty flush. So, and everything runs, the gears, everything touches perfectly. Yes, I'm running an 11-tooth pinion on it. I tried to go at 10, but it wouldn't fit right. So 11-tooth should be fine with everything that's set up on here. I like AGF servos, so that's what's going with the dick function servo there. It says it's ready for 6 volts. I'm going to be running a 7.4 volt, so the stern servos have more power going to them. So I'm hoping it won't cook this. If it does cook it, there's other micro servos that can handle 7.4 and above voltage, which I'll end up picking one of those up and replacing that. I'm hoping it won't burn out, because I rarely ever use the thing. So, all right, ordered 2 steering servos. Unfortunately, this one's brand new. It's installed. The other one that I ordered, it came from somewhere else. I ordered ordered from Amazon too. They're supposed to be shipped from AGF's warehouse over here. They shipped me a used one. It didn't come with the accessories bag. It was everything's on it was faded, worn out. I'm like, what the hell is someone trying to pull here? Thankfully, this is Amazon. I requested a direct replacement, since it's supposed to come from the AGF place, and it's new. Told them I wanted new, not used, because that's what I paid for. And so got another one being shipped to me. It should be new. Those 2 ordered from the exact same, from Amazon, on the exact same seller, and I got those new, that was new. think it was a fluke to get one used one. We'll see if the one that comes in is used again. I don't think it will. I guess they call it remanufactured, whatever. Get a full refund. I'm going to find a different location to order this from. But I'm hoping it'll be fine. I'm not going to really worry too much about that because I got 3 new ones, just one. So I'm hoping the one that comes in is what it's supposed to be. And that'll be that. Oh yeah, so with these servos, Axel likes using 23 tooth horn, gear heads on their servos, and typicals are 25s. So I wanted to use the stock servo horn because it works fine. So I found Axel does actually make a servo horn replacement. So you can run a 23 or a 25. So this comes with a 23 and 25 tooth geared up setup. So 2 of those, one, and that works fine. So now I have extra metal bits for 23 tooths, which I'm going to use. But that's if you want to use 25. If you want a 25, and that's how it ships, you can't get it just a 25 tooth. Had to buy it like that. Oh well, whatever. So that one's installed. So I have to program it. Yeah, they're programmable servos. I mean, not that little dude. I don't think. No, I don't see a little program thing on it. These guys, more expensive ones, are programmable, which is pretty nice. Lets you set your center, your endpoints, all just directly to the servo, and not having to mess with your radio. Okay, so the radio system is still my really nice Radio Link 8-channel. I love that radio. It's very nice. Receiver is going to be new-ish. It's a 2.1. So they came out with the 2.0. This is a 2.1, so it has faster response time, stuff like that. But it's great. And the receiver box is right here. Before, everything was mounted up here, and they left the receiver box, just the cover on it. So, of course, I'm using the receiver box. And this is your power switch. It's going to go right up here after everything's installed and ready to go. And it's nice, there's no external, everything's built in, so you don't have to worry about the ESC. It's all built in, very nice, clean. Got your plug goes right there for another shorty battery. Nicely set up. Yeah. This would be finished already, and I would just be taking it for a test run, but since the servo thing, I'm waiting for the servo to show up, which should be in a couple days, and I can get this thing finished up. Which is basically servo installed, wiring buttoned in, I get everything programmed in, gotta get the receiver bound to the radio, make sure that this is calibrated to work good with the radio system, and then program the servos to make sure they're set up just right, and then go in the receiver and go into the radio system and go from there. And then after the programming is done, get this finished up, reassembled, and go run it for a bit, have some fun. Oh yeah, and I have a little program box so I can get this exactly where I want it. So the 7.4 volts and some other functions, especially for the drag brake, stuff like that. So it works perfectly, and that's that. All right, well, that's what I've been working on. I am working on, and I'll get some new videos shortly with these guys running. Since it's winter, it gets dark very quickly, and there's some storms rolling in, so we'll see how soon I can get things outside and having some fun. There you go. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you soon.